All right, welcome back to WMMA now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with some fight news out of ONE Championship. So Victoria Lee, the younger sister of ONE atomweight champion Angela Lee, is finally set to make her pro debut. She's going to be taking on Sunisa Thunderstorm Srisan at ONE Fists of Fury, broadcast live on Friday, February 26th from Singapore. Now, wasn't able to really find much on stats from Tapology. However, I was able to put some together myself. Sunisa Srisan coming in with a 4-1 record, obviously taking on the debutante in Lee. Srisan is coming off a unanimous decision win over Rika Ishige a few months ago, preceded by a loss to Stamp Fairtex. Now, Srisan is the elder fighter. She's either 19 or 20. Last I saw of her age, she was 19. That was 6 months ago. Could have changed since then. And as far as I know, Victoria Lee is still 16 years old. Lee will come into this fight with a fight advantage. She stands 5 feet 5 inches, 166 centimeters tall, to Srisan's 5 feet 1 inch, 155 centimeters. Now, before I try to break down this fight, I do want to make a note that this is the opening card on Fists of Fury, and it is the only MMA bout on that fight card. So these two young ladies are going to really have to put on a show, because they're not only representing the ladies, they're representing MMA in a card that is filled with kickboxing and Muay Thai bouts. So the pressure is on for these two young ladies to perform, and especially for Lee, who is making her pro debut and comes from a family of champions. You got her older sister's the champion in her division, and then her older brother is the champion in the ONE lightweight men's division. So pressure is on her especially. Now, as far as this fight goes, I have to give ONE Championship's matchmakers a ton of credit. Now, they're often, accused of giving some absolute squash matches and mismatches. This is not what I would call that. What I would call this would be safe matchmaking, okay? Because they know Srisan. They've had her fight for them twice. Obviously, they want to push Victoria Lee. But Srisan is going to be the right kind of stylistic matchup. She's the smaller fighter. She's shorter. And from what I've seen of Victoria Lee, she's not going to be small for this division. She's just about as big as her sister, who is big for the division. So Lee is coming in with a size advantage. She also comes in from a very good camp. She is training with champions literally every day. As far as skills go, we've seen what Srisan can do against the likes of Stamp Fairtex, and then we've seen the likes of what she can do against Rika Ishige. Now, Rika Ishige was going into that fight against Srisan on a 2-fight losing streak then already. So I feel that this is a safe matchup for ONE who wants to push Victoria Lee, as the third member of the Lee family to join the promotion. They know what Srisan's going to bring in. That's why they didn't go looking for a debutante, because, another debutante could more easily throw a wrench into things. Now, am I saying that this is a guaranteed win for Victoria Lee? No, it's not. But the matchmakers at ONE Championship are not dummies. I'm not going to say that this is a squash match, okay? But it is a safe match for what they have planned for Victoria Lee. So early betting right now, I'm going to have to go with Victoria Lee. Now, there is some wrestling footage and stuff out of her, so I'm going to have to try to go see what I can find and before I really make a judgment as far as who's going to win this one. But my early bet right now is going to be on Victoria Lee to win and make a successful pro debut. All right, so those are my initial thoughts on this matchup. I am excited for Victoria Lee's debut, genuinely excited. She brings in a very nice pedigree. She's a state wrestling champ in Hawaii. She's done, grappling for pretty much her entire life. Pancration champ. IMMAF, junior amateur MMA champion. So she's already coming in with a very nice pedigree beyond just, being the younger sister of Angela and Christian Lee. So I am very excited for her debut, and I'm excited to see what she does. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this potential matchup and the debut of the young Lee in the comments down below. And if you liked the video, please give it a like. While you're at it, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to WMMA Scene Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.